Almost every team in League of Legends history has a player they can call their superstar, their hyper carry. We saw it in Teddy in Jin Air last year. We saw it in Faker in 2017. But what if it wasn't just one player? What if it was the whole team? Here are our picks for the top 5 super teams in League of Legends history. With a rebuilt roster featuring superstars Feathervin and Yellowstar, along with Korean imports Huni and Reignover, Fnatic would finish second in the regular season in the first half of 2015 and finish as the champions of the spring playoffs. However, it was in the second half of 2015 that this Fnatic squad really showed their dominance. Fnatic finished with a perfect, undefeated 18-0 record and capped off the 2015 EU LCS with a summer playoff victory. They would go on to Worlds, finishing as the first seeds in their groups, but their run would be stopped by eventual finalists, Tigers in the semi-finals. Alliance was built in 2014, with the roster of Wicked, Shook, Tab, and Nif being handpicked by their superstar mid laner, Froggen. While they were dubbed as the European Super Team, the start of the spring split was disappointing for the team, but managed to finish third in the regular season with a short playoff run. But the summer split was when they truly showed they deserved to be called that. Alliance held first for the entire split, and beat the previous Kings of Europe, Fnatic, for the summer playoff title. However, like most Western teams, Alliance failed to make it through the group stage at Worlds, being the victims of the infamous loss to Kaboom Esports. 2019 may finally be the year NA can perform internationally. Mostly comprising of the previous year's iteration, Team Liquid has signed former world champion Core JJ and superstar mid laner Jensen. Already the top NA team coming into 2019, Team Liquid has found upgrades in their weakest roles and dominated the LCS. Ending the spring season with a 13-5 record as the first seed and taking home the spring playoff titles, there's no way only Cloud9 makes it out of groups at Worlds this year, right? Marin, Impact, Bengi, Bang, Wolf, Faker. Every one of these players were already considered at the top of their respective roles. Even more intimidating was that they were all playing under the same banner, SKT. While they all played for SKT in the previous year, they had previously competed either on the S or K sister teams. 2015 SKT would dominate the spring split as the second seed and would go on to finish first in the spring playoffs, granting them a seat at MSI. However, they would fall short of being the champions in the finals in the famous upset to EDG. But they retained their dominant form into the summer split, going almost undefeated with only a single loss, and finishing the playoffs as the champions with a 3-0 final series. They rode that high all the way to Worlds, going undefeated all the way to the finals, earning their second World Championship with a 3-0 final series to the Tigers. The 2016 Rocks Tigers is what we have as the strongest super team in League history. Dominating the previous year, finishing first in both spring and summer, the Tigers mostly retained their roster with Smem, Kuro, Prey, and Gorilla with a new jungler, Tina. They again finished first in the LCK in both spring and summer, while taking home the summer playoff trophy. While they missed out on the first international event of the year, MSI, Rocks Tigers would enter the 2016 World Championship as Korea's first seed and fly past the group stages with a 4-2 record, despite being the first Korean team in history to lose to a wildcard team. After dispatching the LPL's favorites EDG, the Tigers would go on to face their famed rivals SKT in what was arguably the greatest series in League history. The Tigers would go on to take the all-time great Faker and his SKT squad to an intense 5 games, but their efforts would not be enough to deny SKT their third World Finals. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. If you liked our content, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so you know when our next videos are coming out, and we'll see you next time.